Is Shopify a buy? Well, let's go through all the indicators here just to see some confluences to see if right now is a good buying opportunity. So what I have first is Shopify on the weekly chart. We have again pulled up from January of 2016, and you can see throughout time, price has respected the angles, respected the horizontal lines, and the arcs almost always, right? You can just see in the beginning, like when it passed this orange arc here, it went back to back test it. Then it rode this angle basically all the way up. And before that, it broke above the arc and back tested it twice and then broke above to the green. But then once you see something here that it finally broke this angle, it was all over. And then it went down, came back up to retest this arc right here. The bottom arc failed as resistance, came back down. So what did it do? Ended up failing this angle too, and went back to test this blue line for the first time since it broke out in May 2019. So this was an indication of the bottom right here. But what do you see really happening right now? Well, this angle is still very much resistance, right? It's resistance here, 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 all the way up here. And what do we see after the earnings play? Well, it came back down to test this bottom arc one more time, which if you look back in time is kind of a big demand zone. So if this holds this week, this could be one indicator that this is a new buying opportunity. Mainly if you look at market structure from this low of October 2022, it's a series of higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher high, higher low, higher, and this could be the new higher low right here. So that's one confluence. Now, if we turn on the Ichimoku here, we can see that this is another confluence. We'll zoom in for you. That it finally backtested the leading span A, the top green line of the cloud, which is also lining up perfectly with the bottom arc. So this is another confluence that this is a buy zone. And if worst case, it could come back down to the bottom of the cloud here, maybe wick below, down in the low 50s, which would still be another higher low from this low right here. So this is another indication that this is a buying opportunity. Now, if we turn on the SMAs here, you can also see the confluence of the 100-week moving average right there, which is almost near the bottom of the cloud, and it's pretty close to current price right now. It's currently at $54, and the current price is at $58. So essentially, we could go down a little bit more, but this whole zone, basically within this cloud, looks like a great buying opportunity, especially if this arc maintains a magnet for price. It doesn't always have to stay above, but it has to stay close, right? Stay close. And lastly, let's check out the GAN on linear scale just to see if we can find any more confluences. Okay, so now we have GAN pulled up on linear scale here, and we have it pulled up from October of 2022 from the bottom, and we can see exactly what has happened. Once this 45-degree angle right here was broken up here, well, it was broken twice, right? It broke here, went to test the blue angle, and went back up, and then it broke again, and what did it do? It went to test the blue angle just this week, basically. So that really means that this is another confluence that this zone, maybe even a little bit lower, like around 56, and if we saw on the cloud on the last screen, maybe down into the 52s, like this whole zone is definitely looking like a buy zone. So if you're thinking about selling shop right here, it looks like this market structure is still great. It's still above the 100-week moving average, and on the GAN, on both log scale and linear scale, things are looking pretty good for a rebound in the near future.